temperature is rising here already, with the watch party in full swing. And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Charlotte Hornets. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Charlotte. They've got Miller. LaMelo Ball is out there with MP. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Salon in at the 4. And for Portland, we've got Klingon, Avdia out there with Henderson. And it's Mann in at the 2 guard. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. Now I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back and forth action in this one.
Tip-off goes to the Hornets. And here's Ball. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Pass to Haywood. On the wing man, covered by MP. Shoots. And he wills that one in. Taking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Fires the 3. Salon, no good. Now Portland with it. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Now, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Allen against Avdia. Inside. Here's Klingon. Outside man. Out to the right wing. Henderson outside. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Miller with it. Henderson picks him up. He stops. He pops. And he buries his first look. Now here's Mann. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and how about his assist numbers, too? He was their offense. He was just doing everything out there.
Now here's Henderson. Drains the triple.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Here's Ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington. And he can't answer back. A three-pointer offline. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle could be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively, but took his strength and conditioning to another level. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Ball. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. Ball's got 6 points.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried and true pick and roll to create an opening.
To the inside. Here's Klingon. And that one's long. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach of the Trailblazers gave me a few moments to catch up with him. And I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jared Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Thank you for that, Allie. Henderson misses.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Henderson's got his second bucket on the night.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Henderson with it. Coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers.
And another key for them was his rebound. Just a great effort.
Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Henderson with another miss. And so MP will bring it up for the Hornets. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Well, I think they found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Avdia. He played a great game against the Lakers. Ball against Henderson. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Now here's Allen. Still without a bucket. And Ball gets it to go.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Outside man. Pass to Henderson. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Henderson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Ball finds MP. Ball outside. Allen with a screen on Henderson. Here's Ball. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Henderson against Ball. Pass to man. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's MP. And he lays it in on the break.
When we say MP can do it all himself, that's what we're talking about.
Outside man. Over MP. The rebound by Allen.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
MP shot is good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Blazers trail by 8. Henderson, the pass to Avdia. From 12 feet, and he drops that one in. Henderson's got 9.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
MP outside. Miller outside. Here's Salon. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Now here's Henderson. 9 points in the game. The rebound by Allen.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Ball outside. Pass to MP. They set the screen. Salon nails it from 3. And it's an 11-point Charlotte lead.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And there's the lob. From deep, MP. And Charlotte, another 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hornets?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And he makes it. Charlotte leading by 12. Ball passes to Allen. Out to the right wing. Allen a screen. Here's Salon. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
Now here's man. Just 5 to shoot. And it's the Hornets on the break. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 11 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. So for the Hornets, Michael Porter comes in for Miller, and Daniels is subbed in for Ball. Pass to Law. They set the pick, and out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Well, right now for Charlotte, they're one of the top teams because they just play the game the right way. That's what's been clear early on.
The three. Daniels misses. Blazers trail by 14. Here's Dadier. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. Outside man. There's the drive. Pass to Walker. Is rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds now. Shot from 12, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Hornets lead by 16.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just doing whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Bam. The three, Randall, always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's MP. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And pass to Randall. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Salon, he's got 5 rebounds tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, in the last matchup against the Wizards, on his show, he had 39 points and he was very efficient with his shooting, with a solid percentage in both field goals and free throws. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Randall with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Law. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Randall, good. Randall's got 7 points in the game. Here's Daniels. Still no points. Over Henderson. The shot won't fall. MP getting it done for Charlotte. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Hornets so far.
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well. Putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
We've got Henderson, and it's Law in at the three spot. That's the group for Portland starting the second.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the free ball.
Daniels passes to MP. Here's Wilkins. And here's Porter outside. And Dottie pulls it down. Pass to Law from 7. Another one falls for Portland.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Charlotte leading by 9. Outside Porter. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, tough two from Allen, showing his grit.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Randall outside. Back to Henderson. Pass to Randall from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Daniels. MP outside. He shoots a 3. Wilkins, good. Wilkins has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Terrific decision by MP. He looks to feed his uncovered teammates.
Here's Law. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP, the pass to Wilkins. Misses the layup.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
There's the 3. All misses. Charlotte leading by 14. Wilkins, the pass to Porter. Kicks it out to MP. Here's Daniels. And here's MP from outside. And Charlotte, another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Henderson. He's got 9. Pass to Law. Here's Walker. To the wing on the left. To win the run. The drive by Randall. Rejected by Allen.
What a difference maker defensively. Allen just controlling the airspace.
Here's Wilkins. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. Randall pulls down the board.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Henderson for 3. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment. You see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Allen finds MP. On the wing, Daniels. Defended by Henderson. Here's Daniels. Hasn't got one to pull yet. Count that one.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Law. Now Henderson. 12 points for him. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do. They better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Off Avdia comes in for Randall. Ball right side. Quarter a screen. 18 feet out. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 13 now.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Henderson outside. Pass to Walker. Here's Cleggan. He's guarded by Porter. Shoot from the elbow. That doesn't go either for Henderson. Charlotte leading by 18. MP, the pass to Miller. Here's Salone. Ball outside. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Here's Cleggan. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Dadier. It's Walker on the wing. MP against Avdia. It's stolen by MP. Here's Porter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 6 points for him.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And here's Henderson. He's got 12. Pass to Avdia. To the middle. There's Dadier to stop the drought. Drops in the 3. Dadier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Salon. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Henderson. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Number 1, the Hornets.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game. Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Here's Avdia. Banked it in off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Miller. MP with it. Here's Salon from the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Mann. And it's MP with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Haywood. Pounded by Ball. Henderson misses.
Oh my god, Stu Henderson just got injured as well. I better score right now. And one.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Charlotte shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Dadier. Now here's Mann. Pounded by Ball. Outside Mann. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP with it. 21 points in the game. Here's Salon. MP scanning the floor. The three ball. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Yeah, that's his second made three of the quarter. Third of the game so far.
Off the outside. Here's Dadier. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
There's Ball with a 3. And Charlotte another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And that one's good. Man's got 6.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Pass to Salon. Now Ball. 18 points for him. And he can't get that one. Here's Haywood. It's Abdia on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Abdia.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Haywood. Launches it from deep. Miller pulls it in.
Nice job by MP to draw the defense's attention, earning the trip to the free throw line in the process.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
And what a great first half he's had at the free throw line.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Some changes for Charlotte. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Porter Jr., and Mitchell subbed in for LaMelo Ball.
Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
Off the outside. Pass to man. Here's Haywood, covered by MP. Here's Haywood, covered by MP. And he's off from 17. It's been all Hornets. Outside Mitchell. Miller on the wing. Here's Haywood over MP. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. 1:02 left in the second period. Miller can't get it to go. The Trailblazers shooting 35% in the second so far. Pass to man. Now Abdia. Back to man. Shoots it from the high post. And he knocks the jumper down. Man's got 4 points this quarter.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
4th team foul. Shooting for Charlotte. Mitchell. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Portland's shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip.
2 hands on the rock. How was it through?
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Allen a screen. Here's Miller down low. Pass to MP. 5 on the clock. He takes it in. And he converts the layup. MP's got 28 points for the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Charlotte Hornets.
When you can dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Andy.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
When you have two players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
On the floor for Charlotte, MP is out there with ball. Then it's Miller, then it's Jared Allen, and it's Salon in at the four-man position. And here's Mann. Henderson outside. Fires for three. Connects from downtown. Henderson's got 15 points.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Ball finds MP. Here's Salon. Pass to MP. Back to Miller. Allen a screen. Inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, I love how Allen controls his body, setting a solid screen and then just gliding into shooting position.
Outside man. Here's Clingan. Pass to Henderson from deep. The Hornets pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 11. Miller with it. MP outside. Three-pointer. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Henderson. Shot blocked.
You gotta love the hustle from Ball. Great job rising up to send it back.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to man. Let's go with a three.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. 6 on the shot clock. Haywood. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Here's man. Again, the miss by Portland. The Hornets have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. To the middle. Here's Allen. He got a piece of it. Henderson against MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Oh, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
The Hornets shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Miller can't get it to go.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Avdia. Now here's Henderson. He's got 17.
defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside man. Fires from deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Charlotte Hornets. On Friday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors. Then on Sunday, they head out on the road to face the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, it's one that I'm excited for. A couple of teams that play exciting basketball meeting up early in the season.
Daniels is checked in for Charlotte. And both free throws good for MP. Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third for Reeves. Foul called on MP. Here's Miller. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They've got Jabari Walker, and it's Dowjay in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Randall can't hit.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones. Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. The 3. Again, the miss by Portland. Here's MP. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 38 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Back to Henderson. Outside for Randall. To the inside. Pass to Long. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, it's a miss by Portland. The Hornets have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Randall against MP. And you see player training methods, Graham, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Walker, screen on ball. Henderson for 3. It's rebounded by Salon.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And he jams it home with authority.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
To stop the run, he buries it from 3. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ball against Henderson. And Charlotte, another 3.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Randall against MP. Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Long. Hey, from beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
MP, the pass to Ball. Miller outside. Shot's no good. Big 4, he's missed 4 now. Portland has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. To the left side wing. Randall against Allen. Randall can't hit.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play he just lost focus.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
For a big who plays like a big, Allen's going to pound it inside, and you have to match his intensity in there.
And he drops it first. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
And there's the screen. Here's Davier. Off target from outside. On offense, here are the Hornets. They're on a 16-3 run. Pass to MP. There's the drive. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and
40.
easy. MP's got 40 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
From behind the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to Wilkins. He tries for three. Harlow grabs the miss.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Here's Henderson. Off with the layup.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Inside, here's Trent. Portland grabs the miss. Obvious got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Dadier. Stolen by Ball. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. MP outside. Trent outside. To the middle. And that one goes out of bounds. Last ball.
No, do it. They win by
And
20
so
yards.
Charlotte takes this one by a big margin to walk into enemy territory and